The first day I walked into the class and saw the students reeling off answer after answer of just questions I haven't even heard of before. It was very comforting to know how much I'd actually learnt. I've been into building construction for probably about 15 years. I'm a licensed plumber. Started up my own plumbing business. Then I always had the love for construction. So I started buying blocks and subdividing and selling them off the plan. I thought, this is ridiculous, I'm paying a registered builder, a DBU, to sign off on these things when I'm basically running the job myself. I'm speccing it, I'm managing the trades, they're my trade. It was pointless for me to be throwing that money away, so that's why I got onto builder's registration. Yep, I've known that the process getting your DBU has been a daunting experience for many, and I've heard lots of people who have failed and struggled and not had the correct training. I felt I needed extra help being a licensed plumber and not a chippy. I spoke to some friends who had been through builder's registration. They said there is no other way to go. They're chippies and they've been doing that for over 10 years, and they said this training was the best thing they could have ever done. So I got onto builder's registration. A guy came out and met me out on site. We took it from there. Well, it's a very different sort of way of teaching. So when I first walked into the class, everyone had all their books out, everything's tabbed, and I had my little briefcase full of books. Very fresh, very new, no highlighting, no tabs. Walked into the classroom and the teacher's just firing questions off to students or making them stand up, ask questions, getting the room involved, one student asking another student questions. It was very comforting to know how much I'd actually learnt. From the first day I walked into the class and saw the students reeling off answer after answer of just questions I haven't even heard of before, just thinking, how do these people know this? Like, this is ridiculous, I'm never going to be this advanced. To then when I finished, I was so confident, and then when I was getting ready for my DBU, I was taken up the front of class and everyone asked a round of questions and I blitzed them all, and I was so confident, I said, let's go again. Getting ready for the test. I'd read the 1684 probably like 4 or 5 times. My NCCs and everything were tabbed like you wouldn't believe. So yeah, I got 94 and 94 for my test. I did my questions in about 15 minutes, and then I did my plans in a bit over half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. And I went over it and over it and over it, and then the assessors came up and said, look mate, you're done, everything looks good, get out of here. And I still had half an hour to go. Since I've had my registration, I've already got the next project lined up, 2 townhouses. But it's just so reassuring knowing that now on my own DBU, I don't have to rely on another builder using trades that I may not agree with or a certain building practice which I don't like. I can do everything myself, and I can have all my own guys working for me, and it's a happy little family. So it's definitely a good thing. It's a happy site.